If you're new to gardening, I think the amount of information and knowledge that is perceived to be required to be a gardener can be a little bit off-putting. People come in full of enthusiasm, wanting to garden, and then get disheartened, get put off, become nervous because they think they have to learn everything by the end of next week. Gardening is a continual learning process. You never stop learning, however long you garden. And I think one of those areas where people find a degree of confusion if you're a new gardener is the selection of tools. There's such a range of choice. What do I need? What are the essential tools? Do I need this? Do I need that? What's that for? Why is that looking the way it does? So just as an introduction, as a little bit of help, I've selected what I think are the most essential garden tools to get you going. Of course, as you develop your skills, as you develop your garden, you're going to need to add to the collection. You may just want to add to the collection. Garden tools are lovely things. But this is the bare, back to basics, bottom line range of tools that you're going to need for the jobs that you need to do. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to dig. And this is a spade. A spade is a digging tool. Once you've dug the soil over, you may need to break the lumps up, improve the soil. So a fork for lighter work once the soil has been broken up. Continuing the cultivation of the soil, you need a cultivator. That's just to make things a little bit more soft and gentle. It also is a great tool for just aesthetically improving a flower bed. You just tweak the soil around, make it look neat and tidy. If you've been digging over an area that's full of weeds, or there's grass you don't want around, or there's leaves that have fallen, clearing up all that stuff that's left over is the job of the rake. So raking just is a clearing job, really. You also use the rake for breaking down the soil to that fine tilth in which you're going to plant either the plants or the seeds. Once you've planted plants, you need to keep the area clean. So you need a hoe. This is a long handled hoe, and a hoe is basically a weeding tool. This one you pull towards you and you break off the roots and the plants die. You can then rake them up. So those are the big tools. That's 5 basic big tools. And hand tools are always useful as well. Sometimes you need to get close up and personal with the weeds or the plants or the soil. And I've just got 3 hand tools that every gardener should be with. Just a little hand fork that allows you to get in down to the nitty-gritty, the detail, close work inside the borders. Hand hoes give you again that extra little bit of skill. They give you that extra little bit of control over the work that you're doing in a border. And when it comes to planting plants, if they're smaller plants, you need a trowel just to make holes in the soil for planting anything from a potato to a petunia. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tools that if you have those as a starter gardener, you won't go far wrong. So hand hoe, trowel, hand fork, full-size fork, well actually this is a lady fork, full-size spade, rake, cultivator, long-handled hoe. Have those in your garden shed and you'll be able to tackle just about everything. I should add, a tool support is also a really useful piece of kit.